morning. How are you? This is Marianne Grant, Life in Harmony podcast. Today is the first day of your life. It's important. What are you going to do with it? Remember, I talked about cleaning up any of that residue that you left behind yesterday, mentally, physically, spiritually, financially, emotionally, or sexually. I suggest you clean that up if you're down and out and depressed and angry. You're the one that created it. You're the only one that can clean it up. We are not promised tomorrow. Yesterday is gone. This is it. All we have is today. Okay, I'm going to go over the list of all the things that control us throughout the day. Sarcasm. Sarcasm is anger, emotions, bad attitude, enabling, people-pleasing, not able to say no, drugs, alcohol, pills, relationships, sex, lust, love, anger, rage, porn, controlling everybody around you but yourself, distractions everywhere. Then you have nothing but excuses, gambling, work, working out, food addiction, binge TV, phone, podcasts, news, caffeine, surgeries, pain, never having enough. Being in a relationship with a man or a woman, mentally, physically, spiritually, financially, emotionally, or sexually abusing one another. Or you may want to add to the list. Okay, today I want to talk about working on dis-ease and dis-ease in your life and how you treat yourself. That's how you show up in life, with your dis-ease. And to be true to yourself and break through that wall and the danger of making one person your whole life. It's deleterious to your happiness, and it's a huge failure. In order for all of us to change, to have growth, we need different people in our life to call us on our shit and to be accountable and to not put all of our happiness on one person, because it's humanly impossible to make one person your whole life. So when you're able to break all this down and be realistic in your head about your dis-ease in your life and what you can change, what you can't change, what you can live with, what you can't live with, and come up with a solution with the people you love, or a partner, or if you're living at home, or if you're in school, wherever you are in your life. We're all going through changes. And where I was years ago and where I am today, oh my gosh. So I was with my first for 24 years and my second for 25 years. And I watched all my clients, like, as they got older and as they changed and as they lost partners and just the different fights that they had, and how they started to come into their own and say, I'm no longer going to do this anymore with my husband. I'm no longer going to do this anymore with my wife. And really starting to be true to ourselves. A lot of the times, our dis-ease, we don't have control over. Like when you're raising a family, sometimes you do things that you normally wouldn't do for the sake of the children, to keep the families together. But there comes a time when we make our sacrifices, and then our life is about ourselves. So I don't know where you are in your life, but where I am in my life today and the dis-ease that's going on, I'm going through a lot of transitions, a lot of changes. I want complete peace and feel good about everything that I'm doing, and I'm constantly changing and growing. And I'm reevaluating some things in my own life. It's funny, we all have partners that have their own dis-ease, their own issues, their own things that control them. And I'm working on that right now, of coming up with some solutions of what I can and cannot accept and what I'm willing to change and make that move. So today, whatever that dis-ease is in your life, whether you're abusing yourself or a partner's abusing you, I suggest it's time to look in the mirror and decide what you're going to do. Make some decisions, move forward to that, and have a group of people that you talk with to make sure that the decisions you make are clear and you're clear, and don't do anything stupid, don't do anything rash. There is something about that year of hanging in there and continuing to critique and change as you go along. And behind every breakdown, there's always a breakthrough around the corner. And it sucks when you feel uncomfortable. It sucks when things feel out of control. But if you don't look at it, and if you don't get into action, and if you don't make a change, this same fight is going to keep coming up again and again and again. We can't put it under the rug. And I'm going through that right now, of a situation with my husband from his past, of things that happened to him in his past. They keep showing up lately, and I got to snap this and crack this once and for all, or it's really going to interfere with our relationship. But again, I have faith, I have hope that the two of us can work together. We shall see. And remember, balance, not too much of anything. Our kids, our partner, our play, our work. When we stay balanced, it's life in harmony. When we abuse ourselves, everyone we love is infected by it. You cheat yourself and everyone around you. The level of love and respect that you give yourself, that is the level of love and respect you get in return. Remember, the goal for all of us truly is life in harmony. Our thinking can make or break us. That is why we have to check our thinking and attitude all day long. It has to be as natural as going to the bathroom, or else your head gets backed up. This, my friend, is the greatest gift you can give yourself. Remember, if you have an attitude today, be attitude, being in the highest possible state of happiness, good humor, and contentment with the way things are. Remember, behind every breakdown, there's a breakthrough around the corner. People say, I want to help be a part of taking care of the world. Here's the good news. If you truly take care of yourself all day and be a living example, that is taking care of the world. We all have gifts. We all have work to do. That is the true meaning of taking care of the world, doing your part, no exceptions. The answers lie in each and every one of us. Hey, you manipulators, smooth talkers, narcissisms, your words mean nothing and your actions say everything. I'm going to read a beautiful saying by Michael Singer. Spirituality begins when you decide you will never stop trying. Spirituality is the commitment to go beyond no matter what it takes. It's an infinite journey based upon going beyond yourself every minute of every day for the rest of your life. If you're truly going beyond, you're always at your limits. You're never back in the comfort zone. A spiritual being feels as though they're always against the edge and they're constantly being pushed through it. One should view their spiritual work as learning to live life without stress, problems, fear, or melodrama. This path of using life to evolve, spirituality is truly the highest path. Trust the process. The spiritual journey is one of constant transformation. To grow, you must give up the struggle to remain the same and learn to embrace change. Discipline is freedom. The undisciplined mind is like an elephant. If left to blunder, out of control, it will wreak havoc. Confront the difficult while it's still easy. Accomplish the great tasks by a series of small acts. You must go through the darkest night in order to get to the infinite light. What we call darkness is really the blockage of light. Eventually, you realize that you cannot actually hurt yourself if you go beyond your psychological limits. If you're willing to just stand at the edge and keep walking through and go beyond. You used to pull back when it got uncomfortable. It's okay to get uncomfortable. Go beyond where you were a minute ago by handling what's happening to you now. Imagine the peace that you could experience if you weren't constantly creating and defending your false self. Michael Singer. All right. I'm going to read a little part of my book. Okay. Page 114, a daily inventory maintenance checkoff list, end of the day. Did I accept myself today? All right. Did I accept myself today? Well, this is great. Sometimes, we question ourselves when we want more for ourselves or when we're making changes. We have to weigh and measure, am I being selfish? Am I being realistic? Am I asking for too much? It's almost like we question when it comes to ourselves. I have no problem giving and doing for everybody, but now I'm starting to have, questions around what I'm willing to do and what I'm not willing to do now with different situations. So I am accepting myself. I have accepted myself, but sometimes people aren't happy with the changes. And this is the hardest part in life, is standing on your own 2 feet and being true to yourself and not letting anybody get in the way of your happiness, of your peace, of your contentment, and what's important to you. So today, I want you to say, did I accept myself today? And if the answer is yes, great. If not, I suggest you start working on what it is that you need to change so you can accept yourself today, not apologize for yourself. Start being true to yourself, be realistic, and make a stand, and do not waver. Do not waver, because the reality is we are the only people in our entire life that can make ourselves happy. And as long as we're not hurting someone else, that we're not being mean to them, we're not disrespecting them, but we're making stands. And if they don't like them, it's not our problem. It's up to them to learn the new you, or else there's going to be consequences. So today, this is a tough one. And I suggest you look at that and say, okay, did I accept myself today? And if the answer is no, you have work to do. And remember, work on one thing at a time. Eventually, it will be a way of life. Don't do too much of anything. Balance is most important. I am clean and clear of all diseases and negative thoughts. What's controlling you? I accept today where I am powerless. I have control where I have choices. I will reach out for help and use my tools today. I accept today and understand the only person I can change or regulate is myself. I will take time to hug and kiss the loved ones around me. I will show my partner today how much he or she is appreciated, needed, and loved. I will speak up for myself today. Be true to ourselves. The answers lie in each and every one of us. Everything we do is a practice and a discipline to master what we want. I will take charge of my life today and realize I'm in charge of all my decisions. I will know when it's time to bow out and let go and trust the process. I will set realistic goals for myself. I will get 7 to 8 hours of sleep tonight. I will set healthy boundaries around myself today. I will not allow anybody to speak to me with disrespect. I will make a conscious effort to eat healthy meals. I will take my vitamins, food supplements today. I will drink 6 to 8 glasses of water today. I will be good to myself today. Whoever can see through all fear will always be safe. I will talk with someone I trust and respect and be honest with them. Accountability is key. We cannot do it alone. I will trust and reach out to my higher power today. I will accept and say thank you for everything that happens to me today, good or bad. I will not do anything to cause harm to myself or others today. I'm willing to change today. I will exercise today. I will pray for the well-being of myself and others today. I will write a list of all the things I want in a partner. If I become it, I will attract it. Discipline is freedom. Do 2 things a day that you don't want to do to have a successful day. My 2 things are always getting up early, doing my workout, and keeping my food clean, and the rest will follow. We can all heal together one day at a time. It's a decision from our head to our heart. I'm going to be doing the podcast Monday through Friday. Hit that colorful round button that says subscribe. Please share with everybody you love and respect. If you want to learn about my services, Createyourspirit@gmail.com. Leave your number. I'll go over my services. Lifeinharmonyonline.com. Leave your number. I'll go over my services. And remember, I want you to do this for 30 days, and you will say, wow, in 1 year, you won't recognize yourself. And I did it in a playlist. Please start with number 1, number 2, number 3. There's order into receiving this information. And remember, I want you to have an unconquerable day today, and thank you for listening.